Okay, we're back for more The Park. Hooray. The search for Callum.
Where are you?
We don't know where he is. Oh man, this game is creepy as balls. If the webcam looks different, it's because I decided to stop blinding myself with my light. It was also glaring on the screen, causing the immersion level to go down. So I thought, you know, it's important for me to be in this game. So I am changing a little bit. I'll change the settings a bit, so in case you're wondering. Anyways, let's get back into the game here. Okay.
Another accident. This place.
I have a theory. I'm just gonna I don't know if I should say it or not. I have a theory on what the ending to this game is gonna be already, because I was trying to think of what could the possible story be. And why do I get random headaches all the time? I'm thinking, I don't know if this is probably not it, but one of the conclusions that I'm coming to in my mind, okay, what if our protagonist, she's crazy, right? Either that or she's dreaming, but her son is dead already, and maybe he's been dead, and she's just, you know, imagining that she's chasing him through this theme park that they went to multiple times together, and so... Is that the teddy bear? Ugh. Oh my god. Despite the constant interruptions to work, Atlantic Island Park will be opening on time. The governor is booked to cut the ribbon, so the only real question is whether we will have any customers. I'm not truly worried. The customers will come out of simple curiosity. I deducted what was needed from the band writings of Archie Henderson. It's astonishing to think that a resonance of positive emotions can be used to fuel such a process. Henderson himself chose to use negative, and that caused some of the taint that still lingers in this place. I will not make his mistakes. Very soon I will know if this has been all for nothing. What has been all for nothing? That's the teddy bear that we're looking for, and he's stabbed in the eyeball with a knife. Oh my god. Okay. Maybe they were in the car accident. In like one of these park maintenance cars or something, and that's how he died? Oh my god. She said another accident. What does that mean, too? I also have this feeling that someone's following me.
Callum? Where'd you go?
Callum, is that you? Why is he whispering now? God. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Oh boy. Doesn't that look fun? Yeah. Oh, God. Here we go, friends. Is it a dinosaur? What is that?
This old thing used to make the blood run to my head. Make me dizzy.
Uh-huh. Examine report.
The guy just snapped Those poor kids.
Okay, what? Eyewitness report. Atlantic Island Park incident. Officer on duty Sheriff Bannerman. Statement. We were waiting for our turn on the ride. Frank, me and the boys, this fellow in the chipmunk suit is making an ice carving while people took photographs. Lawrence wanted to go over to him, but I've always been a bit wary of those suits. They give me the creeps. It's silly, I know. Anyway, the chipmunk man, he was carving and picking away at the ice, and at first we thought he was making some animal, like a tiger or a lion. But as more and more ice fell away, when you first looked, it was like a human face smiling out of that block of ice. But the more you looked at it, the more you saw that there was something not quite right about the proportions. Something unnatural that made your heart begin to beat just like a little faster. Like you were prey and that thing was in the ice was a hunter. But then these teenagers walked up and one of them made a face at the carving and said something rude to the guy in the chipmunk suit. And then, well, he went berserk. For a few moments it was chaos. Everyone was running away from the guy who had one of the teenagers on the ground, and he was stabbing with the ice pick, and blood was spraying, and people were screaming, and Frank and I had the kids, and we were dragging them away as fast as we could. And the last thing I saw before Frank dragged me away was that the eyeball of one of those poor kids had landed on the ice sculpture, making that horrible creature look more or less alive. Oh, Jesus.
Callum, tell Mommy where you are.
Why is this report just sitting on a bench right here? Callum?
Wait, Callum!
Why is my kid starting to sound more and more like a demon? Oh God, do I have to? My... Let's decrease the speed here so we can get on, I guess. Alright. Well, here goes nothing. Oh, God. Who's speeding it up? Why did I get on? Why in God's name did I get on in the first place? Ah! What the... Jesus! What is that thing? Oh, God. Okay. What was the point of that? My character's just straight up nuts. That's what's going on here. I'm just nuts. That's... What is up in the upper left corner? Polaroid? What? I think that's where I came from. Do I need to go this way? No, where did I come from? Do I have a map or anything? I don't think I've been this way.
Treachery hides in thoughts. Treachery that lashes like a whip and scars our insides. The first time I saw Callum, my thoughts betrayed me. I looked down at this wrinkled, red, bawling thing and I thought, is that it? We build our world from expectations, and the world that I had built for Callum was no different. He was so real, so there, and so far from my expectations. And they shattered, and as they fell in pieces, that one treacherous thought became a new foundation. All of the love that we shared, all of the warmth and goodness that followed, built on a single, traitorous thought.
There's somebody in there. While working in the park for a summer would be a lot of fun, but the end of summer here really drags. There aren't that many tourists around, so most of the staff spend their days standing around gossiping, and most of that gossip is about Chad. I mean, Steve. See? Even I'm starting to call him Chad. I went to school with the guy. Isn't that goddamn suit? In the beginning, it was a laugh. Steve the local lush is Chad the chipmunk, child-friendly mascot at Atlantic Island Park. Lock up your daughters and all that. But the more he wears the suit, the weirder Steve is getting. At first it was the little things, like refusing to change out of the suit at work and taking it home with him every day. But then I saw him at Susie's diner, still wearing it, and it wasn't even a work day. Some of the staff complained discreetly to park management about the smell, and I saw him walking and talking with Mr. Winter, the owner, one day. But nothing seemed to have changed. The suit still smells like a carcass whenever Steve walks by, and apparently, Steve has picked up some new skills since I last saw him puking up in the gutter outside of Psychoil Station, because he sure as hell can carve a mean ice sculpture. Those shapes he makes in the ice, though, they give me the creeps. Steve came by the booth today. Lucky me. And he just hung around for a while. I couldn't really tell because of that suit, but it seemed like he was just staring at me and sizing me up. Eye-fucking me. Whatever he was doing. I asked him what he wanted and he just stood there, not saying anything. Eventually, I called my supervisor, and when he came by, Steve wandered off. My supervisor told me to put everything in writing, so here it is. Also, I quit. I don't want to see that chipmunk suit ever again. I knew that was gonna happen. I don't know if you saw that coming, friends, but I sure as hell did. Well, she's dead. Chad killed her. I'm starting to think that the suit overtook Chad, or Steve, and he was a dying carcass inside the suit. I'm just guessing. Hey, little dinosaur buddy. Hey. Hey. Oh god, this game is creepy as balls, and I don't like it anymore. What is this? What is this? Oh, bumper cars. Okay. I guess we're riding the bumper cars.
Constant crashes and 80s music.
Uh-huh.
Guess it floats someone's boat.
Yeah, but why would we go on it? You know, can we just, can we keep going? It's gonna make me go on it, isn't it? Do we... I mean, I should do it. I don't want to miss the cool scare or whatever. Oh, God. Hey. I want to ride the bumper cars, because I'm a crazy lady. I'm the craziest lady there ever was, and I want to go on the abandoned, rusty bumper cars. Hello? Okay, I can't. I'm fine. I'm fine with that. Let's not. Maybe that happens later. I'm okay with that. Let's not go on that. Let's skip that one. You know, bumper cars are for little kids anyway. Who wants to ride the bumper cars? Not me. No. I sure don't. Oh, I have a feeling it's gonna make me, but I don't. Is that a page?
What is this about?
Okay. Nathaniel Winter. Financial genius or eccentric geriatric. Whom Nathaniel Winter, billionaire mogul, announced his intention to build an amusement park on the fog-shrouded shores of Solomon Island off the coast of New England. There were sniggers up and down Wall Street. Winter, who made his fortune through the series of savvy investments during the post-war boom, has long been considered an eccentric but brilliant man. His passion for the New England region has always been in the forefront of his investment portfolio. With him pouring funds into local business, small and large in general, his business sense and investments have paid off. And due to his generosity, Winter enjoys a friendly relationship with the governor and her key political figures. So why, with a track record like this, are the Wall Street wizards shaking their heads? At first glance, Solomon Island is an odd choice, a tiny town called Kingsmouth, with a sleepy main street, a preppy academy for dropouts from Boston, a lighthouse that is already in the process of being automated, and a belligerent tribe of natives who were very recently involved in a dispute over the Blue Ridge mines. It doesn't make sense, one commenter pointed out. New England has a short summer this far north, and the number of visitors to Solomon Island per season are limited. I don't see how he expects to turn a profit. But others have far more faith in Winter. Under condition of anonymity, an engineer who has seen the plans for the park notes several anomalies. He's digging far deeper than needed for an amusement park, including several underground chambers which are too small to house machinery. If you ask me, the old man is looking for something buried beneath the island itself. Could this be the real reason for the eccentric businessman has relocated to this remote northern island? In this corporate misdirection of the highest order of crafty entrepreneur. With the disputes over the Blue Ridge mine with the native population ongoing, there is definitely something buried beneath Solomon Island. Perhaps Nathaniel Winter is going to surprise us all. Oh, dear Lord. Okay. So there is something up with this island. Nathaniel Winter knows about it. And... okay. He's after it. Oh, God, a roller coaster. Okay. Dissuade them. They have sent an inspector to investigate the accidents at the park. I've given him a grand tour and spoken out all the safety upgrades, but he seems unconvinced. In this case, the park itself is working against me. This dour man has become more and more intractable the more time he spends in the park. I've offered to pay for his stay in the Overlook Hotel to get him out of here. It seems to have made him even more paranoid. I don't think this man is going to allow my park to stay open. This is a disaster for my ultimate goals. Okay, that must be a note from Winter? Okay. Wish I had a flashlight right about now. Oh. Can I not? Can I not go that way? Stairs are broken. Okay. Where are you leading me then, game? Where are you leading me to here? The bumper cars? This one car with a light on? Is that what I have to do? Yup. Accident report. Francis Dufresne, 1975, October 25th. Laborers working on the crane, Richard Stapleton. Lawrence Creed, Michael Edgeworth. Okay. During the transport of the bumper cars into the arena, one of the straps attached to the loading to the truck came untied, causing a cascade of bumper cars onto Francis, who was standing directing the driver. Francis was crushed by the weight of the cars. Francis was killed. Did the injured employee see a doctor? Yes. Did they file a portion of the workers' compensation? Yes. Okay. Dexter, the truck driver, claims to have seen someone on the back of the load, undoing the straps. Nobody else reported seeing that. The sheriff has requested that Dexter provide them with urine samples. What could he have done to prevent the accident? Double checking if the straps after transit should be mandatory, and drug screenings of all drivers. Have the unsafe conditions been corrected? No. The local laborers are very superstitious. This hasn't helped. Some of them are refusing to return to work until we have someone from the local church walk the park and exorcise the bad spirits. Oh! Oh! What? Oh, Jesus. Okay. We're going that way then, I guess. Oh, that gave me the chills. Alright. It's okay, Mommy. Let's just Let's just relax here and just go. We're going this way, apparently. The game has so graciously lighted up the stairs for us.
Don't be afraid. It's a matter of public record that I am a failure as a mother.
Is it?
Once, when Callum was very small, I left him asleep in the car while I ran an errand. Don't even remember what it was. When I came back, the sheriff was standing next to the car, watching my boy through the window. I didn't like what I saw in his eyes. Judgment. He wrote me the ticket without saying a word. Just the scratch of his pen on the notepad. When he gave it to me, our eyes met. I know what you're going through. My daughter, Helen, she just gets some help. Help was a bolt of lightning. Help was 1,000 volts surging through my veins. Help is agony. I'd rather die. I wanted to scream. I'd rather you pulled your gun and shot me. But instead my mouth said, yes, Sheriff.
Wow. Well, that reinforces my beliefs, the plot of this game. But we'll see if I'm wrong. And also, holy hell bags. This is creepy. Actually, if there's one ride that creeps me out at amusement parks, it's the Ferris wheel. This is a big one. What horrible story happened on the Ferris wheel, huh? What? I keep hearing cackling, also. Okay, continually delayed by the incompetence of the builders. The problem is that they are locals, and so they believe a lot of the rumors about the old man Henderson used to do here. They grew up on those tales. Every time a bolt comes loose or wrench goes missing, those fools are crossing themselves against the black magic. Of course, that is why I choose to cite over all the other potentials. Solomon Island is a nexus for dark energies, and the thought of all that power just dissipating beneath the earth here, it makes my skin crawl. I called in a few favors back in Brooklyn and got someone at the local academy to see if they had any interesting books about the local history. Turns out they do, and it turns out that Old Man Henderson has some pretty strong connections to the Brooklyn crowd. Perhaps something he wrote will help me find the piece of his plans that I'm missing.
Callum, where did you go?
So, did the Henderson guy curse the island or something? Or what? And then the winter guy is like trying to make bank off of that or something? Or does it have to do with like the Native American spirits that are cursing the island, and there's some like weird relic and he wants that? Or oh my god, there could be so many. It depends, like how crazy is this game? I don't know yet. It seems pretty crazy.
So they are going to close this place down. Doesn't surprise me.
Uh-huh. Unsafe, close the park. Inspector's comments. After touring the park, riding the rides, and viewing the startling number of incidents suffered here in the park, it is the inspector's opinion that Atlantic Island Park should be shut down until Nathaniel Winter complies with all safety regulations. While I understand that there is a sensitive political relationship between Mr. Winter and the senator, I nevertheless suggest that such political considerations be set aside in condemning Atlantic Island Park. The rides at first glance appear well constructed and maintained, but the sheer number of incidents in the park during the last few years and during construction led me to believe that there is something wrong at the base level of construction and that we should close the park and fully investigate these flaws. To wit, here is a partial list of the fatalities in the park since opening 2 years ago. Family of 3 killed with a roller coaster cart derailed. 14 separate incidents of broken bones and crushed ribs while riding the Octotron. 3 suicides from the top of the Ferris wheel. What? Oh god. A child seriously injured on the escalator. Over a dozen children reported missing in the House of Horrors. Since its construction, 1 report of a drowning in the Tunnel of Tales. The sheer volume of incidents means that this is the strongest recommendation in Atlantic Island Park be closed immediately. Wow. Okay. I guess we're gonna ride this. I bet you we're gonna fall off or something.
I can't get on while it's moving.
Oh, I do have to do this. Okay. Why would I ever want to increase the speed then? I don't know. I don't know. Well. Great. This looks super safe. Let's get on it. Can't wait. It's super awesome. Okay, it's restricting my view to right here, so I bet you there's gonna be something that jump scares me, or else I'm gonna fly out of the seat. Here we go, way up high. I'm scared. I'm scared. I'm super scared.
People come into your life for a reason.
Yeah.
Dad used to say that before Mom ran off. After that, he mostly just drank. Things were different for Don and I. When we met, I was sweeping the floor at Susie's diner. He came in with some workers, but he didn't try to flirt or cop a feel like the others. He just ordered a coffee and sat there, watching me. When my shift was over, he offered to walk me home. I don't know how to describe that walk.
We're at the top. We're
We
at the top.
talked and laughed and eventually kissed. It felt like love.
Yeah.
It felt like a
It
fairy
was
tale.
super romantic.
I can't tell you if Callum was made that night or one of the ones that followed. But I think it
Okay.
has to be that night. That one perfect night. Dawn and I moved in together, but then, well, he died.
Just get it over with.
According to the supervisor, his safety harness failed when he was working on the top of the Ferris wheel. Dawn was there one moment, and then gone. Sometimes people leave your life for no reason.
Uh-huh.
I was 3 months pregnant with Callum. Fairy tale fucking over.
Oh my god. Why would you ride this? Why would you ride this then? Are you nuts? It's that guy again. Who's that guy? He looks like a Nightmare Before Christmas guy. That's what he looks like to me. Oh, go away, guy. Okay, whew, that wasn't too bad. Whew, we're fine. We're fine. Oh, God. There's gonna be something else, isn't there? There's gonna be something else. Okay. I think we're good? Alright. Ferris wheel done. What's next?